Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, I'm going to be doing this week's budget. So if you are interested in seeing how my budget will turn out, then stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, welcome back. So I had already did like a pre-budgeting type of thing. And so basically in this video, I'm just going to be showing how my budget is going to probably end up turning out. Some things may change. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked back at it. So we're going to just go ahead and jump right on into the video. So we are doing this would be this would be the third paycheck of the month, but this is one of the pay periods where the extra income actually takes a bulk of the expenses. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. All right. So I already kind of did a pre-planning type of thing. I'll go over that and just kind of show you what I kind of attempted to do. Just to kind of get a head start. Now, I was able to look to see, because when I did this, I had already knew what the paycheck was going to be and so forth. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So I did put this up here at the top because I did get my YouTube paycheck on the 21st. The YouTube paycheck came in at, it came in at, what did it come in at? I didn't write it. Hold on. All right. So let me see. So my YouTube came in at $277.52. So that's what that came in at. But I only pulled 180 out of the account that it went into, and I wasn't sure if I was going to need to add it in to my budget. But I had it here just in case as a reminder that, girl, if you need it, it's going to be here. So I did allocate 180 to go toward whatever. And so, yeah, so that's what I have there. But I didn't end up using it in the pre-budgeting. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have to use that into this or if I could just take this 180 and kind of cash stuff in. Paycheck amount $334.20, so that stayed the same. $334.20. Oh, this kind of light. Can you see? I wonder if y'all can see that. See? All right, and then extra income that came in at $1,200.77, and that was a total of $1,534.97, and that was without the 180, I think. So $334.20 plus $1,277. Yeah, $1,534.97. So that was the paycheck amount and the extra income. If you are not new to my channel, then you know that whenever I have two incomes, the weeks that I have two incomes, I kind of break them up. And so that's why I use my highlight method, because they go into two separate accounts, and I pull from each account and pour into one account that I use solely for bill pay. So let's see. So USCI came, it's an online class or course that I take for medical coding and billing. And so it's usually $79, but it actually came out before the day before my payday. So I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it, y'all. I had the money to transfer over, but I didn't catch it. I didn't come in. That is one of the downfalls of not looking at your budget every single day, looking at your journal every single morning, because you get to catch things that you probably not remembering, or just in the back, not in the forefront of your mind. And so had I looked at my budget book that morning, I would have known that that was going to be pending, and I could have caught it, but I didn't. And there was a little bit left, like a little cushion in that account, but it wasn't enough to cover that. So I ended up, the bank ended up paying it, but I ended up getting a $10 fee, girl. It is what it is. So what was left plus the $10 fee was $77.42. So I want to go ahead and put that over there. So that's what it is. That's what happened. So $77.42. So that's already done and over with. So I ain't had no choice but to include that in there. Ron Amazon, $100. Jeff Davis. So Jeff Davis, the bill actually was less than $200, but I'm just trying to pay a little bit more in the colder months, so that when the summertime comes and I get those, girl, those $400 bills, I can have some cushion. I was going to put the overage in my bill account and just let it sit. But what I decided to do was just go ahead and pay it, like pay the overage. That way I can have like a negative balance. And then when it starts to get warm, the money, that cushion is already in that, with that, that account. So instead of just holding it, I just paid over. And so that was $200. All right. And then AT&T, I usually break this bill up in two. So that was $138. Fortiva was actually like 74 or something, and I just made it even and put 75. It was 74.72, and I just did a even 75 is what I paid. Now, Progressive and mortgage, you guys always see me put $700 to the side in the mortgage account. This week, I did not do that. It just wasn't feasible for me to do it. And so Ron is actually said that he would go ahead and handle Progressive and mortgage this week, and then like put what needs to be put to the side for that, and then I just focus on everything else. I'm gonna do a video on my income, what my income consists of, and how our little dynamic is, because I know I had got a comment a while back in one of my videos, and was when I had said that I think it was one of the videos where I think it might have been the Robin Peter Pay Paul video, I'm not sure, but they were like, well, why don't you ask your husband for whatever you're short on? So I'm gonna do a girl, why you in my business? No, I'm just playing. I'm not like that, y'all. I ain't like that. I'm not like that. But I know that it was just you asking, because I don't think I ever really talked about how my budget is, like as far as income and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do a video on like the dynamic of how I do my budget, where my income comes from, and so forth. That way you'll kind of have an idea of why I do my budget the way I do it. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about these two this week. So next would be Infinity, which is my truck note. My truck note is 721.50 something. I don't know, 7 something. And I breaks it up. So that is 240.52. All right. So as far as totaling, so my extra, let me start with my paycheck amount. So the paycheck amount was $334.20. Because this was a short week, I decided to just do the $77.42. Ron's Amazon, $100, and then Fortiva, which was $75. So $77.42 plus 100 plus $77.42 plus 100 plus $75. So that was $252.42. And that is here. So $252.42 is what is coming out of the $334.20. So minus $334.20. And so out of that leaves $81.78. So that is not going to change. Out of the extra income, I did Jeff Davis, AT&T, and then a partial truck note, which was $200, $138, and $240.52, and so that is $578.52. So $578.52. Can y'all see that? Let me see if I can write in a darker green. 5, there you go. 78.52, and then minus 1,277. So that left me with $622.25. So that stayed the same. I pretty much knew that this was gonna stay the same, because even though like this is what is due, and because I didn't have to worry about this, at first I was gonna write it in, but we ended up talking about this before I even like did the whole pre-budget prep type of thing. So the numbers didn't change. This is actually already done and over with, like paid and taken care of. I just need to go in online and make my payments where need to be paid. And then Jeff Davis, I did this one. I paid $200 online. All right, so out of the paycheck amount, I have $81.78, and then out of the extra income, I have $622.25. I still didn't touch the YouTube money that I pulled out, so I just kind of went, kept going. So then groceries. So groceries, I don't really need too much, but I do want to go ahead and do some more meal planning for next week. And so I'm only allocating $150. I didn't do gas or anything like that because one, I said I was going to go ahead and just, if this turns out the way that I originally had it, then I'll just use this to do my cash stuffing. So I didn't allocate anything for gas. Plus, I did go ahead and swipe my card and got a little gas. So I do have to include that in here somewhere. As for probably, I think I already wrote it in my expense tracking. But while I was out, I did pump $24 in gas. So okay, so $150 is coming out of the extra income, which was the $622.25. So that's all that is coming out of there. And so that is going to leave $472.25. And so see, everything is pretty much staying the same, because last week I knew that, so on the paycheck on the 9th, I knew that there wasn't going to be a paycheck on the 16th. So I kind of paid that week and then the next week. So I didn't overdo myself. And so this week is heavy in amount, but it's not heavy. It's heavy in numbers, but not heavy in the amount of bills that is due, if that makes sense. So we have $472.25 left. I'm doing $57 to Georgia. $12 is going to my extra debt challenge, and that is a total of, make sure my math is mathing because y'all know I am with the calculator. So $69. All right, minus the $472.25. And we should have $403.25 left. All right. Now, credit one. So this one, credit one is actually, this is 2 cards. So I have a credit one card. Ron has a credit one card. Y'all know the history with mines and what happened. Baby, that is the first debt that we gonna get the hell rid of. Okay. So that's what these extra debt payments is going toward. And most likely the January and December challenge. So his card I thought was $840, but it was $846, and then mine's was $30. So that's where the $38.46 went to. Side note, while I was online checking this, I checked my statement date, and my statement date is on the 25th. So I am probably going to make an extra debt payment. I'm probably going to go ahead and count what I have so far in my leftover December challenge and then January, so I can make an extra payment because I want to catch it before the statement closes out, if that makes sense. So I'll be updating you on that. So instead of so this is the only thing that's probably going to change. Instead of $38.40, it was $38.46. So that came from out of the paycheck amount, which we were left with $81.78. So $81.78 minus, so $81.78 minus $38.46 was $43.32 instead of $43.38. So it's actually 32. And then American Express was 100 and something, and I just did an even 200. I always do 200. And then, which is so hard, y'all. It's so hard for me. I know I'm doing the snowball method, and that extra $50 could have went toward this, but it's so hard for me not to pay more than the minimum balance. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm a work in progress. This is new, and I'm trying my best, but but that extra 50 could have went toward this, but Amazon. So Amazon, another could have. I'm just this snowball method stuff up because I can't seem to make myself pay the minimum. Because I think the minimum payment was like, I want to say 30, but anyway, I had this 100, but I changed it and did 60. So I'm working on it. I'm gonna get it together. All right, so this is a total for just the 2 here, because remember we already did this out of the paycheck amount. So out of the green, the extra income is $260. So that is going to stay the same, and then that is going to leave us with, so we have $403.25 minus 260. So that's going to leave us with still $143.25. All right. And then when we get down to our savings, we have our January challenge. I'm going to allocate $14 to that. Emergency fund, we're going to allocate $20 to that. Rack City is going to be $10. And 52-week challenge is we are at week 51. in the challenge. And so that is supposed to total up to $95. So 14 plus 20 plus 10 plus 51. So $95. All right, and $95 minus what we had left over, which was the $143.25, and that is leaving $48.25. All right, and so our buffer will pretty much be the $48.25, and then I always add both of them together. So $48.25 and $43.32, and that is $91.57. And that is our budget. So as far as what needed to be pulled and sent over to the bill account, we transferred $290.82 to the bill account, and then from one account, which was the paycheck account amount, and then out of the extra income where that income goes into, we pulled $838.52 to go to the bill account to be able to cover these bills. So $150 for groceries, $69 for sinking funds, and $95 for savings challenges is $314 plus the $180. So I do have $180. As far as the $314, I did go ahead and figure out what I wanted, what denominations, and I did go to the bank and get that out. Now, the $180, I basically just got a mixture. So I don't really know what I'm going to allocate it toward. I think I'm going to do that in a separate video. I do want to go ahead and cash stuff the $314. I'll usually go to the grocery store on Thursdays, but I'm not going to go today. I'm going to wait till Saturday, which I hate going to the grocery store on the weekends, but I have to give myself enough time. I didn't take the time out to write out a meal plan in a grocery list, and I refuse to go in the store without doing it. So yeah. But let's go ahead and jump into this cash stuffing. All right, so first thing is I'm going to get my cash tray, and we should have $314. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 up to $900. $9. 5, 10, 15, 10, 20, $20 bill, $51.50, and $100. All right, so let's fix this. I ain't never had, I don't think it's been, I'm not going to say I never, but it's been a long while since I had all denominations to cash stuff. All right. So I'm going to put that down. All right, so as far as my wallet, the only thing that is being stuffed in my wallet right now is groceries. I will probably stuff from the YouTube amount, but the only thing right now is groceries. Nothing is in my wallet at this point. So, yeah. So right now, the only thing that we are stuffing is groceries, and groceries is getting $150. Y'all, I know this sounds like a lot, but when I have been stuffing $150 for groceries and it just don't seem to be enough, but we had some snow, y'all. Girl, they done messed around and gave Louisiana some real snow. And baby, I know y'all been seeing online, but we ain't know how to act, okay? But before that happened, the day before I went to the store, I did a meal plan, so I knew what I was going for, but I also got drinks, snacks, you know, things of that nature. And here I am this week and still have leftover, and I spent $300 on the head. So I know that sounds like a lot. It's 4 of us, and then when my husband is home, it's 5, and I am starting to see that $300 a week meal planning works. I know that sounds like a lot, but y'all, I have tried to do 150, 200, and I'm able to do it, but I'm not, we run out of stuff. And right now I didn't even go to the grocery store today like I would normally do, because I still have a meal left that I can make. And I only put like partial of the snacks out, so I didn't let them bombard that. And then we still have like a few drinks left. So I feel like that works. The only thing is I am not sure if, you know, $300, if I can swing that every week like that. So I don't know. We gonna figure it out, girl. But right now that is what, I feel like if I do 300 at the beginning of the month, and then do the 50 to just kind of keep replenishing and do my meal plans and just put out, you know, a little bit at a time. Maybe that, I don't know, but I'm just trying different things to figure out what works. But that's what we're doing. We're doing $150 toward groceries. Next is my sinking funds. And so the only thing in here that is getting something out of this would be Georgia. And Georgia is getting $57. And so that is a 50, 55, 56, and 57. All right, and so now Georgia should have 150. So 50, 110, 50, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and 50. So Georgia has 150. All right, and then the rest, I'll come back to these when I sit down and figure out the allocations for YouTube. All right, next we have our savings challenge. So for extra debt, we are doing $12. So I am going to do extra debt, and that is going to get a 10 and 2 ones. So 10, 1, and 2. And then I'm going to come back to that. Let me just put the money where it goes. January, we are doing $14 for the January challenge. And so that is going to be 2 5s and 4 1s. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So that is that. And then we have our 52 week challenge, and that is getting $51. So 50 and 1. And then we have emergency is getting 20. And Rack City is getting 10. And that is what we are stuffing. All right, so that is what we are stuffing. So I'm going to move this to the side so we could go ahead and get our challenges out. All right, so we have our extra debt, which is Bunny. Y'all, I don't know if you see my short, but I call myself trying to make an envelope. Look how cute it came out. Cute. It came out cute. So I have me an envelope for my little savings challenge for February. And this is my challenge for the month of February. Yeah, I say February. But this is my challenge for February. And here's my envelope. Girl, that's too cute. They came out cute. I was like hoping that my little measurements came out right with my envelope. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into this extra debt. So we are extra debt. We are allocating $10, $11, $12. So each one of the whatever these is is $3. So it says Bunny wins $90 by holding 3 to the end. And so this challenge is going toward extra debt payment for my Credit One card, so we could go ahead and get rid of the damn card. So we are allocating $10, $11, $12. So that's 3, 6, 9, and 12. All right, so 3, 6, 9, 12 is what we are allocating toward extra debt, and we are going to be making a extra debt payment because I want to get that in before my before my statement cycle ends. So far in extra debt payment, we do have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. And I am going to also, I think, allocate the rest of December, and probably if I need to, January. So this challenge, is $90, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have $21 left. Okay, so that's $69 that we just counted. Okay, thank you, Bunny. All right, so next is our January challenge. In January, we are allocating, I think, $14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14.
What?
5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So $14 we are allocating toward that challenge. So we are going to, instead of rolling the dice, well, should I roll the dice, y'all? Because, I mean, I have an 8, a 7, and a 7. And that's 5. That's 9. Girl, we just gonna go. We got $14. So we gonna do Boop and Budgets, which is 7. And we gonna do Saving Stuff. That's Stephanie. So that's $14. And then the only thing we'll have left is Miss Frugal, baby. We're gonna say the best for last, Miss Frugal. We ain't gonna forget about you. All right, so we have Saving Stuff, and then we have Boop and Budgets. So let's find Boop and Budgets and save and stuff. So Boop and Budgets. I see Boop and Budgets. So Boop and Budgets. Miss Betty Boop. All right, so Boop and Budgets, and then Save and Stuff. Girl, I'm about to say, I ain't never seen Save and Stuff, to be honest with you, but baby, as soon as I got ready to say that, you say, bam, here I go. Save and Stuff. Here I go. Bam. So that's 12. That's $14. We found Boop and Budgets and Save and Stuff. And the only one left that we have to find is Miss Frugal. And I ain't gonna even look no more because I don't want Okay, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And so that is going toward our January challenge. And remember, January, we didn't finish, we didn't, you know, count down December. I don't think we even finished December. I just went straight into January and just combined the two. So yeah. So I probably will put this toward extra debt, and I might be able to pay that card off. I don't know. We gonna see. 5, 10. I'm gonna go ahead and count it because, baby, we gotta make the statement pay before the statement. So that was 69. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Baby, this better not be $100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. Okay, 92. That's good, girl. Let me see. Plus 92. Girl. Yeah, we in there. We gonna pay this card off, baby. This card gonna get paid off by the end of February. We should be done paid that card off and been made a big dip into the next one. All right, so let's go. So next is 52-week challenge. All right, so let's go to our savings challenges. And we are at week 51. So that should be $103. So that should be $103. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 1, 2, and 3. So 103. All right. Next we have our emergency. So we're going to, let's do pink. So our emergency truck. That is $20. So we should have 20, 40, $60. So that's 20, 40, and 60. Baby, don't play with them. All right, next is Reg City. Reg City. And Reg City is going to get $10. So what color do I want to do Reg City? Let's do yellow. $10 for Reg City. Okay, $10. And so we should have 10, 20, 30, 45. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. And I think that's it. That's all we had. All right. So we are going to be next working on how we're going to allocate the $180 that we pulled out from our YouTube check. It was 277 and some change, and I pulled 180 from it, and that is what I'm gonna cash stuff. So that would probably be my next video. All right, y'all, if you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time your girl upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Okay, my girls, bye.